A good video game soundtrack can change the way you experience the game and solidify important moments in your memory. It matters so much that it really sucks when the soundtrack falls flat. I've played a few games where the music was either not enjoyable or just plain boring. Or maybe the music just got boring from the amount of times you've heard it. Like in games like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row, eventually you just hear all the songs over and over and over. And they're good songs, but you're just ready for something new. When I played games like that, I eventually started playing my own music over the game soundtrack. That's when I found out how to burn CDs to the hard drive on my Xbox 360. So I only had like 2 or 3 albums on it. And then I got a little comfy with my lime-colored friend and started acquiring plenty of my favorite songs and put them on this magic little stick here. With all the different options to choose the vibe, the ambience, and the genre, I could change the style of my games. Shooters became dubstep-fueled murder fests, racing games became depression-fueled drives at night, and The Sims became a new folk-back inspirational family story. Every moment in the game felt like my own teenage angst-fueled AMV video. As I got older, I learned more about the world and lost my sense of wonder and creativity. Started doing most things in default. It's been until fairly recently that I've gotten more comfortable expressing myself and changing the area around me. Part of this has been listening to music when I normally wouldn't. After getting into competitive games a while back, that became one of the places I didn't listen to music. In a competitive game, most of the time, silence is the default. The importance of audio became so stressed to me that I didn't dare put anything else on that might distract me from the game. I figured everyone else did the same thing, but a few years ago I found out many people not only do this in their games, but play better than most people in spite of it. This video is dedicated to the music lovers out there. The Windows XP playing, MP3 ripping gamers out there. You probably got in trouble for headphones in school. The world is your oyster. How often do you see those best moment compilations set to completely different music than the original soundtrack? Seeing somebody play through a fight in The Last of Us 2 backed by The Only Thing They Fear Is You. Or how about those masterfully edited AMVs set to Linkin Park? Putting new music over something isn't new, but I feel like it's really taking off with platforms like TikTok, which do a good job of encouraging people to make their own personal production in a bite-sized format.
Hit or miss.
And part of this production is using the song of your choice to back your silly little antics. Do you ever find yourself doing this on your own, without any pressure to make or post a video? Just picking your favorite song and getting a little goofy with it. Dancing in your room, cleaning dishes, playing games. Good music can make anything more enjoyable than it is. And good music can make great moments even better. One scene that sticks out to me as a cool needle drop set piece moment is the club in Black Ops 2. After I played through that and maybe even the Make It Bondim sequence in Far Cry 3, got me craving cool set piece scenes set to badass music. So much so that I would try to orchestrate my own scenes like that in games. I come up with a new identity for my player character and think of a vague enough objective that I could actually accomplish in the open world, without any mods or anything. These were some of my favorite moments when I think back to some of my favorite games, and I feel like that could be a reason I find it harder to get into new games since I stopped taking liberties with what I was playing. Playing games on default once again. Now that I'm getting back into the groove, I'm wondering what's going through a music listener's mind while they're picking out their playlist. Are you hyping yourself up? Are you trying to put a good backing track behind the action? Are you trying to make your friends laugh by pumping out something funny through the mic? What is the main goal for multitasking with music, or is it unique for everyone? Is anyone sacrificing performance for comfort, or does the music give you both? I love the accessibility of new music now, and it's such a relief to be able to instantly access the type of song I need to enter the gamer zone. This is what I think of as when you're totally locked in and making all the right decisions. Perfect blocks, headshots, platforming, even soldier management in a RTS. It's the most rewarding experience I get from games, and having it backed by the perfect track just blows it out of the water. Taking a normal occurrence like playing a game to something that might live in your mind for the rest of your life. It's interesting that gaming or watching movies are stereotypically no-life types of hobbies, but they have the amount of power they do to influence your life. I don't think it's a replacement for real life, but I do think playing a video game is your life being lived. You're living right now, and anything that happens during that is a moment lived. Whatever you can do to get more experience out of your life is a good thing, as long as no one else is being hurt over it. And it's important to give yourself things to look back on and remember, and to realize you can do something to live life at any point. The only bad thing I think you could do is anything that you don't want to. Mindlessly scrolling your phone out of anxiety of doing something else that's more important. Going to a job you hate every day because of the security it gives you, so you're scared to leave. Not listening to music because you're worried it won't help you perform in a game.